Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today I actually wanted to make this video for twin flames that have a partner that is actually, with another third party. And basically you are struggling a little bit on the journey, watching them with this karmic or third party partner, and really what you need to be doing to help yourself along this journey and understanding why your twin is actually with that karmic partner or that third party to begin with. Now, first off, you need to actually remind yourself that this journey is a transformational journey, and you will be met with, lessons along the way, challenges along the way, and all for the better, because really it's meant to reshape and transform you into a new you. And this journey is going to help you level up in ways that you didn't imagine. Now, when you first came across your twin flame, you thought this was just a regular, relationship, possibly because it was so profoundly and deeply embedded in love that you felt for them, unlike any other. However, as you went along a little bit deeper, did your research, you would have learned that this is a twin flame journey. Now, you hung on probably to that label, but not understanding the depth of what this connection really means. It really takes some time on this journey to really come face to face with what you're really dealing with on your journey. Now, similar to you, your twin flame is also learning the same sorts of lessons. While they may resist the connection, in many ways there are going to be challenges on this journey to really level up as well. As you have to learn, being the feminine energy in this connection, you have to learn, self-love by really withdrawing and detaching from this connection and really pulling all of that energy and focus from your twin on back to yourself and really going inward. Well, guess what? Your twin flame also has to experience that as well. However, their journey looks a little different than yours. While you are able to do majority of this work on the inside, doing meditation and inner work, your twin flame is, the masculine energy is more of the 3D twin that really experiences a lot of challenges in their 3D world in order to really level up and understand, get out of that confusion that they experience. And being the low vibration that they may be in, well, karmics really come in to help them with their soul growth. And often they're met with the same vibration that they're operating in. So if they are suffering from, lack of self-worth, lack of emotional expression, well, they will have a partner that comes in that really forces them to level up, face those fears, face those challenges that they've been hiding behind for so long. Now, there are two key things that the feminine energy really needs to remember on this journey. The first is not to really focus on what your twin is doing, who your twin is with, because that is going to really take your focus away from the work that you are meant to be doing. Remember that it's only when you shift energetically on this journey that your twin can follow. If you spend all your time taking a look at, what's happening in their outside world, really pining and pain over what they're going through and who they're with, you are not going to be able to shift on this journey, and you will, not be able to make your journey towards union with your twin. Now, the next thing you really want to remember on this journey is that when your twin is, with somebody else, you really need to allow that connection to move through its process organically. At no point in time should you be preoccupied or speaking negatively about that partner that your twin is with. Understand that you are on a journey moving towards universal consciousness, and each person or player is just playing out their role that they're meant to, And, speaking negatively is really counterproductive to what you are trying to achieve on this journey. You really need to become tunnel vision with just focusing and staying in your own lane, and really allow your twin to work and move through what they are doing in the 3D and who they are with. So please remove your attention off of your twin and really avoid, talking about your twin's karmic partner or third party. Now, another thing, and this is really to help shift your own perspective on this journey, is really understand if you are somebody that has, started the Kundalini awakening process on your journey, and, you've experienced how painful that is to be going through that. Now, imagine if your twin is starting to go through that and they're actually with a partner. It is actually extremely difficult to go through an awakening while you're with a karmic partner. So this journey is really difficult for them, but as you've been led and guided on this journey, your twin will as well. The lessons are designed for their self-growth, and it becomes extremely difficult for your twin to be awakening at the same time and really still trying to find a playing level field with their partner, because their interests are going to change, their taste buds are going to change, their world will be crumbling, and to kind of have to experience all of that while you have a partner is extremely, extremely difficult. So really, again, you need to focus just on you, understand that what they're going through is for their soul growth, and in due time they will move through this journey as quickly as they can as well. But the only thing that can help and drive this forward is the inner work that is being led by the feminine energy, the chaser in this dynamic. So that would be you, and you really need to make that progress. Overall, I really hope this video kind of helps you to understand that, your twin is trying to learn big lessons here as it relates to self-love, their emotional expression, and their karmic really represents that individual that's really coming in. Actually, if you think about it, they're quite the blessing. If you will shift your perspective and allow that to kind of hit you, then you'll see the positive on this journey. But really, that karmic partner is helping your twin, triggering them to really level up, to face those challenges and come into alignment with who they're really meant to be. You really want to think about this journey as, if your twin is still hurting, they still have healing to do, then they can't actually love you the way that you want to be loved. And until that healing work is done, there is no coming together with your twin. In that being said, the karmic partner, that third party, is really, really helpful to your twin in understanding things they have been hiding from on their journey and in life in general. So take this with, almost a positive note, as hard as it is to see your twin with somebody else, but understand that this is going to end in a positive light as long as you keep doing the work. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope this was helpful. God bless.